Guys, drop me some emojis. Tell me how you're feeling tonight. Get that energy up. It's a Monday night. We've got so much ahead of us. Talk to me. Drop some emojis. All right, Beyonce always gets me in the mood. That was a good call, Sue. Good call. All right, guys, welcome to our team call for July 2019. If you're new to the team, let me go over a little bit of, because I'm getting a lot of feedback. A little bit of house rules here. Keep yourself muted during the call just so that we don't get that feedback. Ooh, we got a full house. This is exciting. Okay, so keep yourself muted throughout the call just so we don't get everybody's feedback from their home. My kids are not home yet, but when they get here, it's never a pretty sound. So just to eliminate that, and then towards the end, if you have any questions, we'll always open it up. Open the floor up for questions. You can unmute yourself to talk and so on and so forth. But also know during the meeting, you can also check out the chat that's always popping. Any questions you have there, my sister and I are always sure to go pop in there before we hang up and answer any lingering questions from the call. We have got a fully loaded night for you guys tonight. So much to talk about, so much to share. I am going to tell you guys, wow, oh my gosh, we got 47 people on. This is amazing. I want you to know that we have something really important that we're going to be sharing tonight, and it's going to be towards the end of the call. So don't hop off early because you're going to miss the exciting news. So stick around. Then, of course, you know the best part of every team call is our epic team picture, right? Our team selfie. So stick around for that. Bear with me. By the way, I remember before I was working from home and I'd be on the Monday night rush, you know, getting the kids, it's summertime, so there's no homework, but getting the kids fed, bathed in bed, trying to fold laundry, trying to do dishes. Thank you for taking the time to be here tonight. Feel free to put your earphones on, walk around, you know, take us with you walking around. You can even shut off your video if you need to. But we appreciate you being here with us tonight. We want to honor how bad you want this, and we want to honor your desire to build your business and just as a team do anything possible to help all of us thrive, right? And survive the rest of the summer and go into Morning Meltdown with epic energy, which we're already starting to see. So with that, let me just stop rambling and get to it. Let me share my screen here. Here we go. All right. Okay. And I'm not going to, every time I expand it for some reason, like I can't find my cursor after that. So we'll leave it like that. All right, Diesel Core, team call, July 2019. Guys, like half the year is gone. We're entering into the second half of 2019. It feels like time is flying. It feels like I just blinked and it was all of a sudden July, and I thought, you know, it felt like we had just started the summer. We had an epic, like mind-blowing, for the books summit this year. There were some really big surprises, like you guys know, Veronica hit the stage, the main stage. So if you've never been to Summit, this is kind of how it goes. Every single day of Summit, we have like a giant meeting, right? And that we call it general session or opening night or celebration night. And that's when all 20,000 plus coaches come together to hear all the exciting news. That's where we get all the exciting stuff happen. And this year was in the arena. I mean, just unbelievable. And we held a secret for like 2 months. Veronica was holding the secret that she had gotten invited to speak on a panel on the main stage. So that was a huge deal for our team. I mean, I still can close my eyes and remember as soon as they announced her, like, you guys, the crowd went crazy. So that was a really big deal for us. We also had record-breaking coaches cross the stage for different recognition. So you can see there some of the girls for Success Club 10, Rank Advancement, Star Diamond. Some of you guys went up for Market Council. Some of you guys went up for All-Star Legend. I mean, just epic, watching all of our team just cross. I mean, I couldn't even keep up. I was on the floor trying to get the pictures of everybody, and I'm like, I can't keep up. There's so many of us. And that's such a good problem to have, right? Another exciting part about this year was we had not one, not two, but 3 diesel core coaches hit the stage for the super workout. So I got to join Autumn Calabrese and Team AC, and we did a little bit of 80-day obsession. Sue got to hit the stage with Megan Davies, and they did a little bit of clean week. And then, this is a funny story. As we were backstage, because my husband rode with me in Autumn's bus to the super workout, he was just standing there minding his business while we were getting ready, and Autumn was meeting with us and telling us what the workout was going to be. And Jericho was right there to like the left-hand side of us getting her hair done, because she was closing the super workout, right? They always have the brand new program close the super workout. And she just, psst, psst, hey, you, come over here to Johan. And he walked over. She's like, I really want to have someone from, because she's been to Miami. She loves us here. We've always greeted her with open arms when she's come here. She's like, I really wanted someone from Miami to hit the stage, and it looks like you're it. Will you join me? And my husband was like, his response was, but I haven't done your workout yet. I'm like, what did you say? Don't say that. You just say yes. So he said yes, and right there, then and there, he took off. He had his Beachbody coach sweater that we had just bought. He took off his sweater. He's like, I'm gonna do this, babe. And he hit the stage with Jericho, which was epic. They closed out the show, and I could tell you that Diesel Core really stood out this year. You guys were on the big screen over and over, because we had done those team. You can see it to the bottom right hand of the screen. We all had the matching t-shirts, all the matching sports bras, thanks to Veronica, who, can we like drop some emojis for her and drop some love for her, because she put in so much time into making all of our swag for Summit, and it really stood out. It really stood out. We even came out in the, the newspaper, the website for the newspaper, the local newspaper in Indy. Our team, a lot of you guys came out on the newspaper. I mean, just like crazy, amazing Summit. I can go on and on. Oh, by the way, Sue also competed for the 3rd time in the Beachbody Classic. Here, I see it on my screen. So just an epic time. And I can tell you that in my 7 years of attending a summit, this was my 7th summit. This one was magical. This one was like none ever before. The keynote speakers, down to the launches that we heard, down to getting to hear that we're expanding to France. All that exciting stuff. By the way, if you're not in the know of all the announcements in Summit, there was a Diesel Nation call held last week as soon as we got back that will go over all those things. It's redundant for me to spend time tonight going over all the launches and all the exciting news. So if you need the link to that call, check our team page, because I did transfer it over. But anyway, big summit. It's one for the books. I'll never forget this summit. It was just like, I don't think there was a day went by that I didn't cry, because it was just so exciting. So if you have not yet gotten your ticket for 2020, I'm telling you, we're headed back to New Orleans, which is exciting too. I'm telling you, this is something you want to invest in. And we can hopefully we have some time at the end of the call to have some of the newer coaches that went for the very first time. I even had a coach who attended Summit after being a coach for only 3 weeks. And she was like, you know what? I'm going, F it. And she came back home and she messaged me today that she not only hit Success Club, but she's an Emerald and advancing on Thursday when we rank advance. So like, that is the power of Summit. That is what's possible. By the way, it's Brittany. So you can shout out Brittany. Way to go, Brittany. She went to Summit 3 weeks into her business and she's making moves. So that's what it's all about. And aside from the business, guys, I always say Summit is just something that you need for your soul. If you're a human being and you just want to be surrounded by so much amazingness, Summit is something you want to experience. Okay, so that's Summit. Let's go into recognition real quick, because I know I'm super late about this, guys, this month. I just dropped a recognition on our team page this afternoon, and did the shout outs on all my social media platforms. It's only because I swear, like June, Veronica's gonna say it's because she beat me in Success Club this month, and I was procrastinating. I was holding back on having to recognize the fact that my little
sister. What a coincidence!
What a coincidence, right? Veronica, she's been after me for a while. I remember when we do the same competition with Christina. I'm like, I'm gonna beat you one day. I'm gonna beat you one day. And then the day that I beat her, I didn't let her swallow it for all month long. I'm like, you're gonna see this in your face every day. So Veronica did beat me, but we actually had a Diesel Core top leader hit the board for the very first time. That's Jacqueline. Jacqueline not only hit the top Success Club earner for Diesel Core, but she was the top of all of Diesel Nation. And you guys know Diesel Nation is more than 10,000 coaches big. Well, Jacqueline hit the leaderboard, and she was the top of the leaderboard of Diesel Nation as well. So let me go down and recognize the Success Club 10 earners. Jacqueline Worley at 26. That means 13 lives changed. Veronica Cavalcante, Success Club 14. Sue Lepre, Success Club 10. Megan Pallone, 10. Anna Hernandez, 10. Liz Heredia, 10. And then I came in at 10 as well. That's 5 lives changed. Then under Success Club 5, we have my mom, Becky Cooper, who hit Success Club 8. Michelle Perella, also 8. Jennifer Pelaez, 8. Michelle Michideri, 8. Angie Ramos, way to go. Her and her husband, Christopher Matos, on the board with Success Club 8. Donna Paniagua, 8. Amy Alvarello, 8. That's amazing. Monica Cardoso, 6. Tabitha Bogue, 6. Dixie Andrade, 6. Crystal Nieves, 6. Yanni Diaz, 6. Tatiana Escobar, 6. Nelly Navarro, 6. Gina Cohen, 6. And Casey Mangler, 6 points on the board. Veronica.
All right, I'm going to do the 1+. So these are people that helped 1 or 2 people, which is awesome. So help me congratulate Yvonne Garza, Amelia Figueroa, Esvedi Flores, Rebecca Pelaez, Selena Cifontes. How do I move that out of the way? Sorry. Nicole Moya, Cecilia Riego, Crystal Wagner, Jennifer Casais, Maribel Martinez, Ilian Suarez, Molly Camp. I don't know, it's cut off, Mo. You have to scroll up a little.
It's just this. Yeah, let me see if I can make the screen bigger. That's the last name on that page.
Oh, okay, Camp. It is Camp. Okay, Nikki. Wow. Malachowski.
Did good there.
Lisette Suarez, Rochelle Perez, Tabitha Kluwer, Yvette Avila, Jamie Keaton, Anna Puma, Denise Rosa, Elizabeth Fernandez, and Katrina Fanduro. So way to go, ladies. Way to help at least 1 to 2 people this month.
Yes, yes. So we know that the goal is the 3 to 5, but you know, we want to celebrate and make sure that everyone that's out there impacting lives, even if it's 1 life that month, that is still an impact, and we want to celebrate and just say, we believe in you. You can cross the qualification finish line next month, and we know that with Morning Meltdown 100, guys, we've got everything under our tool belt to get out there and help people. So let's rock and roll. All right, we've got 1 success starter that we get to congratulate this month. So Michi, my girl Michi, enters her 2nd month of success. Well, she's entering her 3rd month of success starters. She is officially month 2 qualified. So Michi, 1 more month, and your ticket to Summit next year is completely on Beachbody's tab, which is exciting. Michi did attend this year's Summit. Again, Michi is a coach, maybe 2 months long, 2 months strong, into her 3rd month of her business. And it was one day here in my house that Veronica looked at her and said, if you're serious about this business, you need to be at Summit. And just like told her, just like that. And right there, Michi signed up. And I'm sure she could tell you that it was a trip of a lifetime for her. I mean, I saw her connecting with other coaches on our team. She walked out with not just an abundance of friendships and collaborations that I see now happening, but the fact that she is fired up and she has everything in her possession to get her business going, and she's kicking butt. So really proud of you, Michi. Congratulations.
Freaking
All right,
awesome.
Betos, kick it off.
Okay, now we're going to talk rank advancement. We've got tons and tons of Emerald coaches. For those of you guys that are newer on the call, these are the coaches that are they're getting the business started, right? The Emerald is the first rank to hit. It's the most important rank, I feel, because you unlock the beautiful world of team volume. And so I want to give a big congratulations to our Emerald coaches this month: Liz Heredia, Tabitha Kluwer, Kleiwer, Crystal Nieves, Anita Tenario, Emily Thompson, and Radhika Wright. Way to go, ladies. Way to start your business and way to unlock the beautiful world of team volume.
Amen. I also want to just, for the record, these are the coaches that advanced in June. So if you advanced in July, which I know we already have some rank advance that happened in the month of July, we will be announcing you and celebrating you on the next team call. So don't think we forgot about you. We got you. But these are the ones that did advance in the month of June. All right, next up. Road to Elite. So this is exciting because this is what Veronica and I talked about on the Spanish tracks at Summit. And we get to celebrate a couple coaches on our team that have already. So if you see on the top right-hand corner, the Road to Elite, as you start to build your trophy to the Elite title, there are so many successes along the way. The first one is team builder. The second one is team leader. The third one is premier leader. And then you hit elite leader if you complete the entire road to elite. But what we loved about this, and we got to share this at Summit, is that even if you build a trophy up to 2-3 pieces, that is still an amazing accomplishment. And to me, it signifies that we are building not just a business that's just like, like the skin of a teeth, but no, a business that is dense, a business that is strong, that is, and a business that is thriving, a team that is thriving. And when you want to say you're an elite team, you want that to have so much substance. And the Road to Elite has done that. It's helped give us a roadmap to doing that, right? So I want to congratulate Dixie Andrade, I was going to say my own name, Monica Lopez, Dixie Andrade, and Sue Lepre, who have already accomplished the very first tier of Team Builder.
I mean, come on, guys. Let's look at this real quick.
There you go.
Amazing this is. Like, you get this awesome trophy, and then as you go getting every rank, you get to build your big old trophy. Like, how free. I'm excited about this. This is cool.
Super cool.
This is so cool.
Well, you must be excited. You already have your team builder piece with you. Well, Veronica has officially crossed over to now team leader as of the last report. So if you're wondering when these reports come out, you will get those reports the second Friday of every month. Am I correct, Veronica? The second Friday or first Friday? Second Friday.
No, the second Friday.
Second Friday. Yeah, second Friday of every month, you'll get your report, and it will tell you where your points are at, and then you'll start to collect your pieces of your trophy as you go. So congratulations, Veronica, because you now cross over to team leader, and she really is a cough away from being premier, her and her team. So that's epically exciting. And we're right behind you. And I know there's so many of you guys gunning for this, and you have your eye on the next prize. So keep going, because we know that, we've got time, guys. We're only in July. And there's plenty of time to make things happen.
Absolutely.
If you need information on how to get, what each of these pieces and these destinations, what you need to accomplish them, do a real quick Google search, and I'll tell you, it comes up like this, super easy.
Or you can watch our training in Spanish.
Yeah, if you speak Spanish, we laid it out beautifully in Spanish for you. Maybe we can even do a team call that one day, Veronica. But yeah, so you guys can check that out. Super easy. You can find videos and everything on it. But this is important. This is important, and it breaks it down, guys. Because if you're anything like me, bite-sized goals work for me. When I think about these big, ginormous, oh my God, I got to accomplish this, I get paralyzed. But those small goals that I can be like, okay, check, check, check. Oh, I hit one, and then so on and so forth. All right. Veronica, take it away, because we've got something exciting we're sharing with you tonight.
All right, I know we've talked about a little bit. We've kind of like shared our ideas. Like, I know we've been talking about this funnel system, and I think even on the last call, we're like, okay, guys, we're about to unroll the funnel system. Well, it is finally in the works. Monica and I have opened up the groups. We've got our top leaders in there. We are putting our trainings together. I believe we already have a couple of the trainings in there. And what I love, guys, is that this is going to give you the permission to onboard somebody and then put them in our funnel system for them to grow, so that your focus, your main focus, and I'll be honest, when I first became a coach and I was working and then coming at night, and then the last thing I wanted to do was recruit people and then have to teach them the business, right? And so that's another added on thing that I'll be honest, I didn't do. I used to plug in all my people into the Diesel Nation one and be like, oh, whatever, whoever makes it, and whatever. And it worked. So our team is now just so big. And that's a good thing, that we wanted to recreate a different style. Instead of doing a big coach university kind of style, we wanted to talk to the people in the language that they would understand. So if they were a brand new spanking coach, we didn't want to overwhelm them with team volume and this and that. And so we created a funnel system. Monica made it beautifully a funnel system. I was just we're just going to do groups. Let's pod. So, and so what we came up with is there's going to be 3 groups. Okay. And so The first group is going to be Coach to Emerald. And we call this Emerald in a Day because literally it takes one day, we know, to become an Emerald coach. And it's a decision. At the end of the day, it's more like a decision that you make to make it happen and start your business. And so in that group, like for instance, that group, there's only 4 things, 4 videos, 4 trainings that the person needs to do. And one of them is a welcome video that says, welcome, and I hope I kick you out. Like, because once they become an Emerald coach, we kick them out. So now they're not bombarded with all these, these groups. We kick them out of that group, and then they go placed into the next group, which would be Emerald to Diamond. And then once you become a Diamond coach, we kick you out of that group, and then you go into our Star Diamond leadership one. So what I love is that you're not going to be bombarded with a bunch of groups, because I think that was something that we were talking about, like, we've got the Diesel Core, the Diesel Nation, and then this, and I understand it can be a little overwhelming. So let's just focus on getting our girls, recruiting our people, announcing them in Diesel Core, and then throwing them into our funnel system. And the funnel system will be 1, and then bam, next, and then bam, next. So like I was saying, in the Emerald group, we're going to only share what it takes to become Emerald. And in here, I have what is Emerald and the perks. We have Success Starter, because now we have brand new spanking coaches that are in the lineup for Success Starter, which is a great thing. And they a lot of people become coaches and don't even know about it. And so I think that this is great because now they know about it. And then the importance of spouse placement. We narrowed it down to those are the 3 things that coaches really need to know to become an Emerald. And then once they do that, then we can go ahead and place them into the next group. We hope to have this completely 100% functioning by by August 1st. What do you say, Mo? I think before then, honestly, because our Emerald group is pretty much done. We're now working on the Diamond to Rise, and then we haven't even tapped into our Star Leadership one. But this, guys, is meant. And I put myself in your position when I was a brand spanking new coach, okay? I felt like I was too overwhelmed, and I didn't think that I could recruit somebody and then teach them everything they need to know to grow, right? Because I still myself was kind of still in that growing, in that weird process, right? We're all in that weird stage. This is giving you permission to focus on just recruiting, focus on just qualifying for Success Club, get your people, and plug them into the funnel system and let the funnel system do what it's meant to do. So what do you guys think about that? Are you guys excited about this? Because I know I am. This is freaking like, epic.
And just to give you guys an idea, so we're gonna have units with the core lessons for each of the ranks, right? So like Veronica said, in the Emerald, it's only gonna be the core stuff you need to know about getting to Emerald and why you need to get there. Same thing with Diamond, okay? Helping you with the core things you need to know about getting to Diamond. But what we're going to be doing as, you're graduating through the funnel system is that we'll also have guest speakers come on there. Yes. And if there's somebody that can speak on a certain subject that would really help, maybe tackle objections, maybe talking about, running effective challenge groups, maybe talking about getting time management under control, just these different things that we deal with as coaches and we can never stop being a student of. Those are also going to be happening on the site. So they won't be a unit as in a core topic that you need to know, but we want to basically have the place that if we've got someone that can help you and we've got a great speaker, it could be to the audience that's going to use at that moment, and it's not going to just be information overload.
And let me add something onto that, guys. I remember when I was a brain spanking new coach, I was a part of a Diamond push. And can I tell you guys, rank advancing, becoming a Diamond or whatnot, it became contagious. Because as soon as I started seeing other people in the group rank advancing, I was like, oh shoot, like I gotta get my crap together and freaking rank advance, because these people came in the same time I did. We shared our downline. I remember so crystal clear. We had to do like a vision board kind of thing, and we had to share what our downline looked like. And we had to share like potential people that we thought we could add on to there. And I remember seeing girls that had even less than what I had, and they were freaking, rank advancing to Diamond. And I was like, oh, hell no. Like the competitive side of me was like, no, I need to do this too. And I think that this is going to cause a sense of like it's contagious. Like wait a minute, I'm in this group. I've been in this group with so-and-so. They already got kicked out. Like, shoot, I want to get kicked out too. And I think that it's gonna make an amazing, fun atmosphere. Not only that, but I love that they're going to be in this together with other coaches. So they're going to see the struggles, and you're going to see, because I feel like right now we're kind of all doing things like on our own, and we don't really realize that there are other coaches that are also in the struggle. Like, look, right now, I need diamond too. Like, that's what's going on in the chat right now. Did you guys together know you need a diamond? Now you're going to be a part of a group that you all need diamond, you all want diamond, and guess what? That push, getting out of your comfort zone, all of that, it's going to magically happen together in a group, in a team setting. And I think that that's what I just absolutely love, and why I feel that this is going to be a hit. We're going to succeed with this, and why diamond pushes and those groups have always been successful. So now we're just going to have one going year round, and it'll never stop. So I think this is going to be awesome.
Well, I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. All right. Thank you, Veronica. So more on that will start to be rolled out, but we wanted to let you guys know that was happening. And then once the Emerald is pretty much done, so we'll start there. We'll open it up. You'll be able to request access. You just got to answer a simple question, who your sponsor is, just so we can verify that. And then you'll be plugged in and so on and so forth, and hopefully kicked out very, very soon into the next group. So be on the lookout for that. All right. Next up, Amy Albarella, you there? Where's she at? My girl at?
What up?
There she is. What's up?
What up? What's up?
All right, Amy, I'm going to pass it on over to you because Amy's going to share some more on the No Snooze Crew. Take it away, girl.
What's up, guys? What's up, Diesel Core? Well, I'm excited about that diamond training, the funnel. And honestly, you guys, for those of you that were not at Summit and didn't see Monica and Veronica, they honestly killed it. Like, they finished it with the song, Nobody Sing It. The vibe was awesome. They represented, they made us look really, really good. They did an amazing job. So congratulations, girls.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure, for those of you that don't know what the No Snooze Crew is, I'm going to let you guys a little bit of background on it. It originally started back December 5th, I did a poll. Because I had been snoozing, I had been dragging. It was already December, the holidays were coming. I found myself, it was hard for me to push play. I saw that not only was I not pushing play, but I was playing with my phone for about 40 minutes before I actually got my workout in. I was wasting too much time. I was dragging ass. And I did a poll and I asked who else was having trouble not snoozing. And it was funny because I just went back now when I wanted to confirm the date. And Amy responded, Adriana responded, Tabitha, Dixie, and me. And they had said that they were having trouble snoozing. So that day, I put them a message and I'm like, hey, how about if we just come up with this link and we just all meet tomorrow and we all just meet. And the only person that actually woke up was Dixie, because I just looked back at all the messages and everybody was like, oh, I overslept. Oh, I'm sorry. So on December 6th, the only asshole was me and my OG. I call her the original gangster because she was the original. And she was there and me and her did the workout. I have the picture. We did it by ourselves. And after that, I was like, Dixie, what if we do this? Like, let's really do this. Like, let's just spread the word. I feel good. I worked out with you. I didn't even like it. We tell everybody it's going to be a fun thing, you know? So we spread the word. And the first week we had 10 people, then we had 12. We started growing. I think it got to the point at one time on there, we had almost 35 people. We started Transform 20 together, and it was beautiful because we did day one together and we all finished together. It was the first time that the No Snooze Crew ever had a full length of a program and everybody finished it together. And it was such a like, honestly, I was looking forward to waking up in the morning. I wasn't even caring about, I struggle sometimes getting up in the morning. Mondays for me are the worst. I'm like Monday blues to the 10th power. And this, for me, switched everything around. Like, I would wake up, leave my clothes out the night before. I wake up in the morning, just seeing the faces. Like, I wasn't even worried about working out anymore. It was just about autopilot, getting it done. And it worked really well for us. We did, we were up until June. June came around, summer came around. And everybody started logging off at different times. And I had a freaking breakdown on Thursday. I had a breakdown on Thursday because I hadn't logged in 2 weeks. And I was already dragging again, and I was to the point again. And I looked at myself and I go, what's wrong with me? And I go, I know exactly what it is. It's been 2 weeks that I don't log into the No Snooze Crew. And they had texted me, hey, you're not getting in now. What's going on and what time? And I said, you know what? We're going to call a state of emergency. And we are having a freaking No Snooze Crew meeting tomorrow, Friday at 5:30 a.m. And I will tell you, and this I have to thank Monica for, because Monica, you have done an amazing job at picking out your motherfucking team. I haven't felt that much love. Like, I was like everybody showed up. We had a total of 28 people that showed up on a Friday. Okay, on a Friday. So that for me, I was like, this is it. Like, this is the glue. This is it. And the thing is that a lot of people don't understand how our business works. A lot of people don't understand that you don't have to do this alone. So I've been able, because people that follow me now tell me, hey, I want to be part of that crew that you're doing. How do I log in the morning? I realized that it can be a missing link where people are thinking because it's home fitness, it has to be done alone. No. And we've been able to prove that you don't do this alone, that you can do it with other people. Everyone can do their own program. You don't necessarily have to be doing the same program, but it's just the human connection, the waking up and hitting a link and knowing that someone is there. It makes a world of a difference. So now with this MM100, obviously being that it's morning meltdown, it's meant to be done in the morning. I've been using it as a way, believe it or not, being a coach, you get to be part of your challenger's day, a little piece every day. They get to see you. There's no better way to check in your challenger than them seeing your face while they're working out. Like, to me, I don't think there's anything better than that. And now with the obviously morning meltdown, it's a perfect combination. I've been offering it with the free workout and the link, because the link doesn't cost anything. The idea of the link is anybody that wants to work out, that doesn't want to snooze, is welcome. So, no, I got completely stuck.
No, but that's amazing. You're giving so much great background, and you're making my wheels turn on this whole thing. And
so what I'm doing is I'm offering the link and telling them, here's the free workout. Here's the link. That's how I've been doing. I have a newsletter that I've been sharing. I said, here's the workout. Here's the link. And if you want, I can show you how you get on Zoom. People don't know what Zoom is. They have no idea what a conference call is.
You're giving the free Morning Meltdown 100 workout, right?
Yeah. Yeah. With the with the link, with the
Brilliant.
And the thing is that I tell them, listen, it doesn't cost you anything. And you know what? You're either going to love it or hate it. And if they're gonna sign up, once they see that, there's no better way than giving them a free trial. And I've had great responses on it. I think I have 2 girls that I'm sure are gonna sign up by tomorrow, because one of them was on yesterday. I gave her the link, and I'd offered it to her, something free that we can offer, but it does keep your challengers obviously accountable. And it's just, I think honestly for me, it's it's a better way to service my customers, a better way of servicing my challengers. And at the same time, it keeps me accountable. There's nothing better than having your workout done by, you're going to see now, we're going to have different waves, because I know that people complain. You have to understand that we have people that wake up at 4 because they have to be out of the house by 5. You have people that have to be out of the house by 6. This is obviously for a lot of people that work. And one of the things is that when you do work 40, 50, 60 hours a week, it's sometimes very hard to stay accountable for also your workout and your PD. That was another thing that that I was lacking, was my personal development. So what we do is, you have a wave. Monica's going to be showing you what waves we have, where you can actually log on. I came up with these names today. Monica tweaked them a little bit. But we have the 445s, which we do have Jen, and what I love is that in every wave, you're going to have constants. There's constants already. Because in the 6 months, we kind of know who goes where. So we have the 2 damn early wave, which is the 445ers. The idea is you log on and you do 15 minutes of personal development. Everybody does whatever personal development they want. You do 15 minutes and then you push play. We have the early bird gets the worm, which is 5:15. We have the never have I ever wave at 5:45. The I barely made it, the 6:15. And we just opened a 7:30 for the just not a morning person wave. And honestly, I think it's a great idea, because not everybody, you know what? The snooze button for everyone can be at a different time. You know what I mean? Like, so as long as Monica doesn't snooze and she's there by 7:30.
I'm one of the ones. Like, guys, I joke around with my husband sometimes and I tell him, I think, we always talk about the why in the business. What's your why? What's your deep, meaningful reason for being a coach? And I'm like, so I never have to wake up early again. No snooze. I'm like, no, but I have committed, guys, and I am going to be getting up. That just not a morning person wave, I made it for myself. I tell Amy, can I add one more for my peeps, that are wake up? Because I usually do my workout around 8:30, but I'm going to get up an hour early, and we're going to knock out PD. I love that idea because Amy, that's another thing that I realized I do too. I sit there on my phone for like a good 30, 45 minutes, comiendo mierda, like playing on my phone before I actually go. So this is going to get us very disciplined. Morning Meltdown 100 is so perfect for this, guys, because that's the whole point of Morning Meltdown. It's supposed to knock it out in the morning. Doesn't mean you have to and you're a failure if you don't. But what if we could get the full-fledged feeling of what Morning Meltdown is supposed to be like? And so, I want to hear you guys in the chat. I want to hear what wave you believe you are a part of. And it doesn't mean you have to be stuck to that. You can pick whenever. The link is going to be going on all day, every day, that you can just log on at any time. And let's get this rolling. So Amy, talk to us about day one though. That's
okay. So I had this, I think that for day one, my goal is, and I think our goal should be now together as a team, is to reach 100 attendees. And I know that we can do it. 100 attendees. If we have 70 people, 71 people in this, I've seen in this call. We have 56 people in this call right now. And we have about 200. And it's funny because since I called the state of emergency, I have had like 45 extra people sign up in the last 4 days in the group. But the idea is to have 100 attendees. And I think it would be really wow if we could have 100 people. And of course, we're going to tag corporate every chance we get with all those pictures of those 100 attendees. 100 days, 100 people.
Well, okay, so two things I'm going to say. By the way, Amy, because you have been so adamant about the No Snooze Crew and you've been so dedicated to it, this is not just helping Diesel Core. There are coaches all over Diesel Nation talking about No Snooze Crew. That's epic. So that's number one. I think that we are definitely going to hit that 100 mark. Number two, guys, it's also up to us to get into our challenge groups and talk about this and pass on the word and pass on the movement that we're about to start. Because like Amy said, there's so much power in starting a program together and ending it together. And by being able to get everybody on day one, get the hype up, and then carry us through those 100 days, hitting whatever wave everybody wants to hit, we can really create something epic out of this. So I think we could blow that 100 out the water if we all just come together and get loud about it.
And I'm going to tell you, the number one thing I found out is that people don't know what Zoom is. So not knowing what it is, I didn't know what Zoom was 3 years ago before I became a coach. So when they say fitness, and I always try to call it like the fitness of the future or this virtual gym, they don't really know what it looks like until so I would suggest if you have to inform them, like let them know, listen, this is a conference app. This is how it works. And I try to relate it kind of like, when the VHS came out and DVDs, and I think I told you this morning at Summit, the way that I see it. People in the gym, like when DVDs came out, nobody wanted to throw away their VHS. I had like 4 VHS tapes that I wouldn't get rid of because I refused to let go of my VHS. But what happened? After a while, you couldn't use them anymore. Everything was DVDs. So what did I have to do? I have to throw away the VHSs, right? I feel like streaming fitness and the gym is the same thing. Have you guys seen the hologram now that comes out, that it's like a hologram and works out with you and it's virtual? It's the same. It's just that I feel people are not educated with what you can do with a conference app. So if we teach them a little bit and share some free links, I think we are onto something.
This is awesome. Now, Amy, let me ask you, so that we can help blow this out of the water, what hashtag should we focus on when we talk about this, when we're sharing, when we're doing it on our stories? Is it the No Snooze Group hashtag?
Yeah,
just like
we
that?
always No Snooze Crew. We use the No Snooze Crew.
So it's hashtag No Snooze Crew.
Yeah.
Okay, so that we know, guys. Let's blow up that hashtag. No Snooze.
And the idea is like everybody always says, "Oh, thank you." No, it's like you're not only showing up for yourself. Like what I tell everybody is, you know why you need to show up? Because I need you there. Monica, I need you there. Veronica, I need you there.
I'm gonna
be
there.
And sometimes you know what? I use my coach card all the time. Do it for your coach. Did I inspire you? Please show up for me.
I love it. I love it.
All right.
This is exciting, guys. All right, so I want to hear it, guys. Are you guys committing to day one? 5:30 a.m. By the way, it's Eastern time. I did forget to put this on the slides. Eastern time, 5:30. And if you can't, I mean, I know some of you guys, it's just like 2 o'clock in the morning for you, but at least one wave that day. And if you can, get on there for the 100 member workout. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, for my Cali, I have 2 girls in Cali. The 7:30 is 4:30 for them.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's too much, it's fine, but at least go up for day one and then we go from there, right? Bite-sized goals at a time. I'm excited about this, Amy. Thank you so much for all your dedication to this and now coming on here to talk to us about it and the inception of it all, because I think it's really amazing. It's really amazing what you've done, and I'm excited to help you blow it up.
Mwah.
Yay! Excited. All right, guys. So
The moment we've been waiting for.
all right, guys. Next up on the agenda, we've got something to talk about. So Veronica and I were kind of sitting at Summit, and we were just talking about, to be honest with you, Summit was, you guys know, an epic summit for us this year, where we, for the very first time, even I got to speak on stage. Veronica got to speak on stage. That's the first. That's like a first for our team. And so there was a lot of planning that went behind that, a lot of prep, a lot of rehearsals and whatnot. And then amongst that, it was just May and June were a little bit tougher in the month. And I think that, I mean, I've been around for a while. There's ebbs and flows in this business, just like any business. Some months are great, right? Like July's amazing because we've got a product launch, and there's other months that are a little quieter. You're just going through the motions. May and June were a little tougher. And I know that for me, it was exceptionally hard. And I've been in the business for so many years. And I looked at Veronica, I'm like, did you feel the same? She's like, yeah, I feel the same. And we just kind of looked at it like, we kind of need to rethink the retreat. The Diesel Core retreat that I know everybody looks forward to is going to be a 3rd annual Diesel Core Diamond Retreat. And we're like, we need to kind of revisit that, figure out, because a lot of the qualifications became just too steep for the way that the year was rolling out, that we decided to redo that, revisit it, redo it, and come out with new qualifications. And so we have, and we want to bring that to you guys and just let you know, by the way, that we're in the trenches with you. Like we get it, we get it. We want everyone, but basically we do these kinds of things because we want to help grow our team, and then we want to help create these movement forward for all of us. But at the same time, we know that when it gets hard, you guys are not alone. Just know that you're not alone, and we're right there in the trenches with you. So with that being said, in the midst of refiguring out the new qualifications for the retreat, we also started digging into where we would stay, the cabin that we would be getting in Blue Ridge, Georgia. And so we found a cabin, and we are literally days away from locking in the deal. We need to have this call with you guys. I wanted to at least get half of the house filled before we put down the hefty deposit. So we want to share that with you guys tonight. So,
you guys ready to see it? You guys ready to see it?
Diesel Core Retreat 2019. Let me see it. Hold on. Let me stop. Let me pause this share, and let me share my new screen, my other screen. Where's my other screen?
Oh my God, guys, just imagine the pictures.
All right. Tell me if you can see this new window that came up. Can you see that?
No, we don't see anything. It's still for the last one.
You see the last one. Okay. Let me.
This is going to be our new.
Oh, let's do this. All right. Tell me if you can see that. The house big.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys. So this is the cabin. This is the cabin that we have selected. Let me share a couple pictures with you. This cabin sleeps 30 adults. Okay, so this is the balcony. This is the backyard to the cabin. It's 3 stories high. So these are the stairs in the back of the cabin. You can see here there's also a bridge to the other side of the property because there's 2 sides of the property. So we're really excited about that. This is the interior, the family room of the cabin. Here's a couple of the bedrooms, right? Bathrooms. So I really wanted a real cabin feel. There's some cabins that are more modernized, kind of look like my house, but I'm like, no. I want the cabin feel. And this property is just so perfect. Here's a loft as well. More bedrooms. There's one bedroom I'm going to call I'm going to call it pachanga room. There's one room that's a pachanga room. Before we get to the pachanga room, here's the arcade and also game room. more of the game room. Now this is the pachanga room because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12
That's the room that's not gonna sleep.
And something tells me that Amy Alvarillo is gonna be in that room. But here's another room where 12 more can sleep. And then this is the backyard, so it has a
Guys, imagine the picture on that bridge.
there's a beautiful creek behind there with this beautiful bridge. Let me keep going. Look at how gorgeous that is. I can totally see us. I see Donna doing a handstand right here. There's a beautiful campfire where we
can do kumbaya.
Enjoy the nights outside by the campfire. Beautiful swing. Jacuzzi time. Who's gonna meet me in the jacuzzi? Dixie's gonna be popping bottles in the jacuzzi. I can see that already. And then here's the property from an aerial view. So it is a private neighborhood. Okay, so there's a private drive-in. This entire view is the property. As you can see, the main house is what I just showed you. And to the back, let me show you. It's also, I think we have enough space for a workout. Not quite sure, but I think so. What do you think? And then there it is. Okay, so in the backyard, there's also like this picnic table with a roof where you can put a fire out there. We can have a dinner outside as well. We keep going. There is the barn for all of Donna's animals, her goat. She can bring her goats if she likes. Can you tell we're excited about this? So here you go. You can see the whole view of the property. Over here is that barn that we'll probably take. Well, by the way, the review said this barn makes for amazing photo ops. So excited about that. A lot of weddings are held at this property. Over here is that one piece where we can have dinner outside with the fire pit and everything, the fireplace. And then here's another view of that as well. So yeah, that is the property, guys. So talk to me. You liking this? Is it pretty? I can't see the chat. Where's the chat? Okay, let me stop this share. Are you guys excited? All right. So that is the property that we are looking to book. Now, the begging question is, what are the qualifications? All right, let's go to that part. Hold on 1 second. Let me exit out of this. Let me come back up to my share screen. Here we go. All right, give me a thumbs up if you guys can see this. Am I back to sharing properly? Perfect. Okay. All right, let's talk about the new qualifications to getting to the Diesel Corps 2019 retreat. Okay. Official dates will be November 8th through the 10th. However, we'll be booking the home as of November 7th because like the other 2 years that we've held a retreat, I always get a day early so that my sister and I can get there early in the morning, do all the grocery shopping, all the prepping of the home and all that. And then arrivals can start that day as you guys need, right? November 7th, we will, like I said, the retreat starts on November 8th. So through the 10th, the price that we're about to go over will include all food, drinks, obviously the cabin, you're having your own, your room and your housing and all that for the retreat. And then not included in the price is all the gifts that Veronica and I like to put together and give to the coaches, which of course we would never charge you for that. That comes from us. But just know that that's that whole feel of the retreat, that you're going to get all of that. But that is from November 8th through the 10th, right? So it's Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday morning, we all leave back home. November 7th, that night, we do plan that whoever is already in the home, we're going to go out to dinner, but that'll be on everybody's own tab. We'll just kind of do that for that first night, and then the next day starts the retreat. So let's talk about the cost of the retreat. The cost of the retreat per coach is $275, okay? Now, we did talk about wanting to make this a retreat that we open up to spouses. Because that's been an ongoing thing that we talked about. I know a lot of the guys are very involved in our businesses. My husband always goes to the retreats simply because we need help, right? We need manly help. So does Fernando, and so does my dad. And usually Christina and Danny head on over as well as our VIP guests. So we have Danny to help us. But we realized that those guys were bonding really great at our retreats. So we're like, we really need to open this up and have the ability to have the spouses join us as well. So if you do bring your spouse, then there will be a discounted rate of $500 for the couple, meaning $50 off if you bring your spouse with you, okay? The deposit to hold your spot is $100 a coach and $150 a couple. And we'll talk about when registration will open in just a second. Now, here's where we made it a little bit different. You have ways that you can kind of chomp away at the cost, the initial cost. So that's the baseline cost of the retreat for everybody. You do have to be a diamond by September 12th to be eligible to register and attend this retreat. However, from here to September 12th, if you hit a couple of qualifications, you can chomp away the cost. So what are those qualifications? Well, if you hit Success Club in June, July, and August, any of those months, for each month that you hit Success Club, you can take away $10 from your base price. So if you hit all 3 months, you can take away $30. If you hit just 2 months, it's just $20. If you hit 1 month, it's $10. You have that open to chopping away at the price by hitting Success Club. If you advance the diamond in 2019, right, so you're brand new diamond, in 2019, you get a $50 off price on your base ticket, okay? Now, my lifetime diamonds, the ones that have hit diamond before, may still be a diamond, may now be a star diamond, or maybe a fallen diamond. Well, if you hold qualification period between August 2nd to September 12th, you can then also be eligible for a $50 off your base price, okay? But to be eligible to go without the $50 off, you just have to be diamond. You have to wake up September 12th as a diamond or before it. Okay, well, that lifetime diamond has to be before that. If you advance to diamond 2019, you get the $50 off, right? So that September 12th deadline is for everyone, but if you are a diamond in 2019, you'll get that $50 off. The lifetime diamonds must hold a 6-week qualification. Is that confusing? Or did you guys get that? If there's any questions, post it in the chat. But I can't see the chat, so if someone has a question, just pop up in here and we'll answer it. Okay, so like I mentioned, there's only 30 spots available. So it's going to be on a first come, first serve basis, meaning as you hit the qualifications and you're ready to go, boom, you can purchase your ticket, okay? Registration will open for the deposits starting July 23rd, which is tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So you got choices. If you want to, if you are dead set on being there, but you're not yet a diamond, you can put your deposit. The deposits are, that's another thing. I should write this here. Deposits are non-refundable, okay? Non-refundable. So if you put your deposit down and you really want to be there and you want to make sure that you are included in one of the 30 spots, you must put down a deposit, okay? If you don't end up hitting the qualifications, unfortunately, it is non-refundable. However, if you decide to hold off, there's no guarantee that by the time you rank advance and you know, if it's in late August, early September that you rank advance, if the 30 spots are taken, unfortunately, the 30 spots are taken. Does that make sense, guys? But by putting down your deposit, you are now holding your spot. Okay, it's the best way we can make it fair. We're just trying to figure out how to make this fair where everybody has a chance at going from here to.
Okay, Dixie asked a really good question. Maybe a lot of you guys are thinking the same. Is it you get $30 off or $50? No, the answer is you can combine them. So you can save up to $80.
Correct.
And then if you do it in your husband's account as well, then that's another 80. So that's
off, 60. Right. You can knock off the 10 and so on and so forth. So yeah. So you have the ability to knock off up to $80 off your price, your baseline ticket. Let's talk real quick about travel. So travel accommodations are not included in this price. What is included is the food, the drinks, the alcohol, and all the fun stuff that we're going to do, right? The only thing that may be extra, and Amy and Lou are going to help us out with this. They're very knowledgeable on like hikes and stuff like that. So if there's anything extra that we need, like Amy, are there like entrance tickets? No, it's just, okay. So we shouldn't need anything else. But if anything comes up, I'll let you guys know. But other than that, for any extracurricular that may come up, I'll keep you guys in the loop. But other than that, everything else is included. What's not included is travel accommodations, okay? So for us, my sister and I, we definitely have to fly in because, like I said, we got to be there a day early and we got to prep the house. So we don't, you know, to take the drive will be too much time taken up. We just got to get there. I looked up flights and approximately about $130 per person flight from South Florida up to Georgia. All right. So that's what I found. But if you guys decide to, I know this, I'm talking to the mostly local coaches here in South Florida. From here to Georgia, we're talking about approximately 10 to 11 hour drive. If you guys on your own decide to like buddy up, get together, rent vans, drive up together, that can make the experience even more fun. You're open to doing that, but you guys have to get together and figure that part out on your own. People that are coming from other states, you would have to look into the flights. There's a little bit of confusion on what airport. I'm going to nail that down because I did see a Blue Ridge, Georgia airport, but then I heard that the nearest major airline is a Chattanooga in Tennessee. And then
Which is a 2-hour drive.
Was it 2 hour drive? So there's got to be something else. I'm going to talk to some other people that told me about Georgia in the first place and see how they did it. And I'll come back to you guys on that. But just know that travel accommodations are not included in this price. I just want to make sure that that's understood. So those are the.
But that we did. Did you say that we did find prices though? Because I know.
I found prices going into Blue Ridge, but that was a quick search that I did that morning when I found the house just to kind of get an idea. And I saw all the flights coming in.
Yeah, Spirit and JetBlue go to Blue Ridge, and they were running between $130, $140.
Exactly.
Which is not expensive at all, guys.
That's what I saw. Right. So that's what I saw. So just so you guys have an idea. But you can decide what your travel plans are and how you're going to get there. But that's pretty much it. So registration will open tomorrow at 5 p.m. And that'll be for the deposits. And you'll fill out a quick application, send in your cash app, and then we'll go from there. So just to reiterate, 30 spots, and once those are taken, it's taken, but you guys have up until September 12th to submit your applications and your deposits.
So like you were saying earlier, and I think you didn't finish, so if you're dead set on going diamond and you know it's going to happen one way or another, then hold your spot. Hold throw in your deposit now, because that'll guarantee you going to the retreat, which I'm telling you, the retreat, you know, it's like Tabitha always said, retreat is so magical, like, because we bond in a different level. And I just love that. And the last retreat, can I tell you, our guest speaker blew our minds away. She was so amazing.
Allie Upham. She was
Allie Upham.
And before that, we had Kim Carver from corporate.
Right.
And we're going to be working on some more special surprises and stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely, it's special. Very
So
special.
if you already had FOMO of not making it to Summit, then you definitely need to go to this one. This is your next chance. And if you went to Summit and you know how amazing it is, just think of it as a more intimate setting, and it just as epic and just as fun.
Yeah. So. And if you have not attended our retreats and you've never heard of them, to give you an idea of what we do a lot of business building activities, but we also have a lot of fun. So at night we'll have nice dinners and stuff like that. We do last year, Veronica put together a really great team building. That was super fun. You know what? I'm going to share some photos. As soon as we hang up, I'm going to share some photos on the team page so you guys can see what our retreat was like.
That was really fun.
We had a pajama party.
We could do the same thing, and obviously, you know, we learned from the last time, so we'll make it, you know, but we could even do it like, we could have so much fun.
We'll share some photos, but we also had a pajama party at the last retreat, which was really fun. A photo shoot. We had a white night. That's where the pictures come from. All of us dressed in white. So just know that we know how to throw a party. All right, it's fun. So hopefully we fill up all 30 spots, and we have another amazing retreat for the books. All right, guys. So that's everything I got on the agenda. Anything I'm missing, Veronica? Anybody else?
I think we
is there anybody? So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording, and then is there any questions?